Hey guys, earlier today I showed you the unboxing of our hardware cards, which we made in collaboration with the company Tangem. The difference between our hardware cards and the standard Tangem ones is that ours have the P.CASH logo. It's made with our branding. Under the hood, this isn't a standard Tangem card. What's in here is a stealth card. So what is a stealth card? Well, the thing is, inside the Tangem card, there's a secret Samsung chip. And they have two types of cards. They have the ones with their logo, and they made these with our logo. But I specifically asked them to make stealth cards. What that means is that the NFC chip inside won't be detected by a phone. So if you hold it up to a phone, you see I have my phone here, it doesn't recognize that it's an NFC card. But if you take a regular Tangem card, either with their logo or a co-branded one, you'll see a notification that it's a Tangem card and a prompt to download the app. And because of that, people can figure out what kind of wallet you have. So we made these stealth cards that don't trigger the NFC prompt, but they do have our branding. And our app officially supports Tangem cards. So what's the point of this? These cards aren't for paying at stores. This is a hardware wallet. So, what's the advantage of a hardware wallet compared to, say, a Trezor, a Ledger, and so on? The main big problem with hardware wallets is that when you set up the wallet generates it. And right at that moment, there's a problem. For example, if you're in a public place and you need to initialize your wallet, there could be all sorts of cameras and other things around. Your seed phrase could be recorded on video or by some other device, and that's not secure. And the second problem is that people often make mistakes when writing down their seed phrase, and that's a huge issue. So, for users, setting up the wallet is a major problem. So, how is this handled with Tangem cards? With these, the core mechanism is that all the security is built on the Samsung chip. When these cards are created, the private keys are generated right on them, and Tangem signs each card with its own certificate. Consequently, Samsung itself can't just release these cards because they would be detected as samples or counterfeits. In other words, each card is unique. But what's the advantage of this? The thing is, each card contains a private key, which is used to create a secure connection between the device and the card. But when you create a seed phrase, it's generated inside the chip. So consequently, no one knows the seed phrase. The algorithm that creates the phrases is certified. It has passed an audit, so it's secure. And how does this work? One card generates the seed phrase, and after that, using the device acts as a proxy. The seed phrase is copied from one card to another, and after that, the seed phrase export mechanism is closed. So you have a main card and a backup card. The second function, which will be implemented in our wallet, we didn't do it at first because it's a vulnerability, is related to the fact that we can load any seed phrase onto the card, the hardware card. In this case, the user agrees that the seed phrase was created outside of the hardware device. And consequently, there's a big risk that when you enter that seed phrase into your phone, you might have had a keylogger or something, and your seed phrase could have been leaked to the internet. So, why is this needed? If you have 10 or 20 pirate coins, then you probably don't need a hardware wallet anytime soon. If you actively use cryptocurrency, you use it every day, you have amounts like thousands of dollars and so on, then you need to think about securing your assets because a device hack or some other mechanisms could lead to you losing all your cryptocurrency. So you create the main card that you use and you put the backup card in a safe. So if something happens to that card, you have the backup card. But in this case, since we made a two card set, we strongly recommend transferring the funds from the backup card to another wallet. This is necessary so that you don't lose your funds. I also want to answer the question about what if the wallet shuts down and everything is like gone? I can reassure you that, first of all, our wallet is compatible with the Tangem wallet. That is, when you create, or rather record or receive assets, you can use the Tangem wallet at the same time. But our wallet allows you to use more functions that are not available in the original Tangem wallet. That's why we recommend using the P.CASH wallet specifically. Also, our wallet supports, that is, these cards support the native coins Pirate and Casanta. So you can store Pirate and Casanta on these cards. The original Tangem wallet doesn't support this, so you don't have to worry about something happening to our wallet. We have open source code. And if, let's say, you're not happy with something, you can take our application's archive and restore access to your funds. And I anticipate the question not your keys, not your crypto. Yes, on the one hand, it might seem that since the user doesn't know the seed phrase, it's located inside the chip, that this is a big problem. That's why we're implementing a mechanism for importing your own seed phrase, the one you came up with, onto this device. Yes, this isn't secure, but in this case, we're addressing the not your keys, not your crypto concern. This means your keys will be recorded directly onto this card. As for how to buy these cards, I think I'll talk about that in the near future. And now let me show you how to quickly set up the wallet.